When I stereo mic in instrument, I never narrow the panning on a stereo recording. Hello everyone, welcome back to McSolaar TV. Hope you're having a great day. I brought back the rapid fire Q&A. So in this series of videos, I'm gonna answer your questions. Before we start, please check the info box down below for my mixing courses on Pro Mix Academy, free plugin special discounts and offers, and if you want to support the channel. But most important, if you really want to learn how to mix and master professionally, click the join button down here, become a MixBuzz TV member and access the already big and always growing library of in-depth mix and mastering courses, videos and tutorials, full mixes, breakdowns from start to finish, mastering courses with all the settings for my analog gear and plugins, special videos and a lot more. You also get mix consultations with me via Skype or email. Next up, Gabriel Espinal. Tips on mixing large range instruments like piano. Should I leave the lows on the center or make the stereo image maybe 45 left and right, each mic hard left and right? So we're talking about a real recorded piano. All right, these are two different schools of thoughts on panning. People like me who pans LCR, so hard left, hard right, center. The only exceptions for me would be toms on a drum, because I don't like, it's not the 80s where toms are like all the way there and all the way there. It just gives people sickness. I mix that way. Everything for me is center, left or right, aside from those few exceptions. So I would not do a piano 45-45, although it depends on the context. Is the piano the main thing? Is the main element, or is just background? How close to the listener the piano is right here, and it's a close, intimate song, or is it like a gigantic, piano for whatever is the track? So that also will dictate what to do. But for me, this goes for drums as well. When I stereo mic in instrument and it sounds like you're recording this piano, I pick my recording technique according to how wide I want that piano. Meaning I never narrow the panning on a stereo recording. If I want a wider recording, I place the mics wider. If I want a stereo recording that has a narrower image, I might use an XY, or I might use some other, or a mid-side, some other technique that allows me to decide what's the stereo image. But after that, I don't touch the panning, because that's phase comes in, it's gonna be a problem. It happens though if you're picking up like 40 or 50 with your microphones. First of all, make sure you need that energy there on the piano, okay? Maybe if it's an acoustic, very minimal track, then you probably need it. How much is to be seen, and make sure you control it. And in that case, I would simply leave the stereo open left and right as you recorded it, and then mono that range from probably 50 or 60 and below, but not as you see like 100 and 120. That's stupid. You're losing the bigness of a stereo recording if you mono too high. Don't mono too high. There's no reason to, but first assess if you really need that low and deep range of that instrument. And then if you do, you can mono it. There are so many plugins. There's one that is free. It's called A1 Control, I think. It's a stereo manipulator, and it has a safe bass knob that compensates. It also has advanced settings, and it's free. It will allow you to make sure your low end right there, your sub energy is mono. Again, if you need it, and compensate it automatically. It's super easy, just as easy as turning a knob. Okay, so I hope this answered the question.
Hands on my neck, hands grip my throat. Lift me up, man.